FK Credit Solutions. On my drive back from Lehigh County, Southwest Florida. Was land shopping, got some good deals, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm gonna shoot a content later about my trip to Lehigh and what I'm doing out here. Anyway, let's get into this topic. And this topic is actually something someone sent us on social media, asking us to validate the information what the person was saying. Now, I'm not gonna mention the person's name. I don't care about that. I just care about the content he was telling and people reaching out to us to ask us to validate if it's true. And so I figured let me just do a video about it and breaking it down for you. So we all know social media is a crazy, crazy place. Everyone is putting all kind of content out there, whether it's to get likes, whether it's they're selling a course, whatever their reasoning are for putting these content out there, it's out there, and a lot of people are soaking it up. I like to call the smoke that people are putting out there vomit. Vomit is coming out of their mouth, and people that don't know any better, or people that don't do their research, are soaking it up. Like, how are you soaking that up and you're not even sure if this content is real or not, right? Listen, it's easy for people to put on a suit, put on some flashy bling bling, put on a Rolex, put a backdrop on, and start yapping about stuff, you know. But I always say, trust but verify. Trust but verify. Now, look at me, plain Jane, you know, cream shirt, you can see cream, a Rolex, Apple. But we're going to talk about some content today that was sent to us, and we're going to drop some gem. We're going to break it down. We're going to dissect what this person was saying. So this has to do with having a business credit, leveraging your business credit. So this person was saying in the video how to leverage your money without paying a cash advance fee on your credit cards. Now pay close attention, because I'm going to dissect the main things he was talking about, and we're going to talk about that. So he was telling people how to leverage your credit without paying balance transfers or cash advance fees, specifically cash advance fees. Now, if you're a numbers person, if you have credit cards, you have good credit, if you ever done a bank cash advance, you know the fee's a one-time fee, and it's about a $30, $40 fee, right? Now, that credit card comes with a rate of 17, 18%, 21% sometimes, right? So, this person is saying, get a credit card, $5,000, $7,000 limit was exactly what he was talking about. Go to a designer store, buy designer bags on the credit card, pay majority of the fee on a credit card, but pay the taxes on a debit card. Flag number one. Second thing was, go back a few days later, return it, and they're gonna deposit the refund on your debit card opposed to the credit card that you use, and take that money, put it into a business account, and leverage the money. Red flag number two. Now, let's dissect red flag number one. Who has the time to go do that? Two, if interest rate's 17, 18% and cash advance fee $30 one time, why would you go? What are you gaining from that process, right? Secondly, when you go to a high-end store or whatever your taste of high-end is, whether it be Louis, Gucci, Chanel, and I've shopped at all these stores already. When you go in there, you look a certain way, you dress a certain way, you have your certain skin tone, they automatically profile you, right? They may not profile you sternly, but they do profile you. Now, when you ask to do that, they're gonna look at you funny. These are people that are trained to detect fraud, credit card fraud, scams, and all that stuff, right? I've never been into a department store, high-end store, and they've never had something returned and did not go back to the card where the transaction or the item number, the SKU of that product was on that receipt. All right. So I don't recommend you guys doing this process. It's not worth it. Second of all, you're gonna avoid a $30 fee and pay 17 to 21% of the interest credit card every month with a balance on it, hoping that you're able to make that money back in your business to pay the card back in time or pay it off in full, and you save interest, right? Why would you want to have a balance on a card with interest and you're hiding from a $30 cash advance fee, one-time fee? So this in a way is kind of like a remake of this video, remix of his video. If you're a numbers guy, I would rather, if I was going to do that, I'd rather pay a $30 fee and have a credit card balance cycling every month with interest racking up on it. Believe you me when I tell you the interest fees on those cards monthly is way more than $30. Right? And of course, the way he presented it made it sound like, they call it the play. That's the play. That's the play. This is the play. I got the play fee. Everyone got a play these days. Listen, if you're a numbers person, there's no play. Either you get it or you don't get it. Right? I'm a numbers guy. I'm not looking to give the bank extra money unnecessarily. But I'm also not going to go to a store and take money out on a credit card, buy designer stuff, then return it to a debit card. Like, think about that. Just think about that whole process for a second. But again, people that don't understand finance, don't understand numbers, don't have good credit, or don't even have good or a business credit set up legitimately, would automatically think that's the play. I have to do this. I got to do this. I'm going to be rich off of it. No, you're not. You're sinking yourself in a debt that you can't afford to pay back. And if your business don't make the money that you're hypothetically hoping to make, every month you got a bill to pay on a credit card. Right? So I'm doing this video really just to open you guys' eyes and to think about the stuff you're hearing from people. Like I said, trust but verify. Trust but verify. A lot of these guys are dressing up, and you guys hear this already. You don't need me to tell you this. Dressing up with the the Rolex, the suits, and the backdrops, and coming out of people's rental cars and talking about they got the play. There's real no play to like having good credit and understanding numbers and finance. Like I said, either you get it or you don't get it. So anyway, I just wanted to do that video, and the person asked us to validate this information was true. We responded, and I was going to leave it as that, as a text message response, but I figured let me do a video on it. But think about it, all right? If you have any questions, drop a comment below, and I'll get back to you. Talk to you soon.